In this video we're going to work out the determinant of a given 3 by 3 matrix. So here's a matrix B with 3 rows, 3 columns. We're going to work out its determinant. Now remember that when we're working out a determinant we just pick a row or a column and we need to work out the cofactors of the elements in that row or column. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick the third column, and then I know that the result is that the determinant of B is equal to, the elements in that column are 3, 1 and 0. So I'm going to need to take 3 and multiply by the cofactor of 3. I'm going to add on 1 times the cofactor of 1, and then I'm going to add on 0 times the cofactor of 0. Now this looks as though I've got to work out 3 cofactors, but if I look a bit more closely I see that this term here is 0 times the cofactor of 0. So I don't actually need to work out the value of the cofactor of 0 because it's going to get multiplied by 0. So I only need to work out the cofactor of 3 and the cofactor of 1. So we'll start with the cofactor of 3. Now remember that to find the cofactor you've first got to find the minor. So the minor of 3. So we look at the element and we cross out its row and its column and get left with a 2 by 2 matrix, 5, 2, minus 2, 7. So I've crossed out the first row and the third column. I have to find the determinant of that matrix. So 5 times 7 is 35, take away 2 times minus 2. So take away minus 4. So 35 plus 4 is 39. So that's the minor of 3, but we need the cofactor. So we have to think, what's the place sign? Well, remember place signs go plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus, minus, plus. So the 3 is in the top right, so the place sign is a plus. So what that means is that the cofactor of 3 is plus its place sign times its minor times 39, which is 39. So that's found the cofactor of 3. To find the cofactor of 1, we start by finding the minor of 1. So the 1's here, so we're crossing out the third row and the second column. So we're left with 4 minus 1 minus 2, 7. Find the determinant of that. 4 times 7 is 28. Take away minus 1 times minus 2. So that's plus 2, so we're taking away 2. So 28 take away 2 is 26. So that's the minor of 1. The place sign of 1 we can see here is minus. So the cofactor of 1 is equal to minus the minor, minus 26. So we've now found the 2 cofactors that we needed in order to work out the determinant of B. The determinant of B is 3 times the cofactor of 3, so that's 3 times 39, plus 1 times the cofactor of 1, so that's 1 times minus 26. And then whatever the cofactor of 0 was, it gets multiplied by 0, so it's plus 0. So 3 times 39 is 117, 1 times minus 26 is minus 26, and so when we work that out we get 91. And so the determinant of this matrix is 91. Now of course I could have chosen a different row or column, and in fact I could quite as easily have chosen the third row. Because if we choose the third row, again it's got the 0 in it. So we could have done minus 2 times the cofactor of minus 2 plus 7 times the cofactor of 7. And if you do that for yourself, you'll see that the value still comes out to be 91. And indeed you could have chosen any row or column and you'd have still got the answer 91. But you'd have had to do a little bit more work if you didn't choose the row or the column that's got the 0 in it.